It's working now, right? Sorry for that. So, I was saying this is just as a small introduction about me. This is my profile. My name is George Zaky. I'm a 3D character artist from Egypt. Um, you probably saw one of my work on ArtStation or Pinterest if you are looking for anatomy references, or if you're trying to learn anatomy in general. You probably want to check out my art station for references or whatever. If you want to support me, or if you are looking for stylized base meshes, you can you can buy one of my product on Gumroad or ArtStation here on my store here. So today, I'm going to sculpt a not sculpt. I'm going to block out this guy in pose. I'm going to block out in a pose this time. I'm just an experiment I want to share with you guys. So let's have fun. Again, if you have any question, don't hesitate. I'm always looking in on the looking at the chat. So if you want to ask any questions, I'm here for you guys. So let's enable our timeline here. I'll try to let's decrease the opacity here a little. So the main thing here, I'll just try to achieve a dynamic pose pose blockout. I'm not going to a complete what can I say, a complete overview or a complete blockout. I'm just trying to block out the anatomy behind all of these. So I'm going to start right away. Again, as you can see, this is my latest product, the IM primitive. I have a bunch of anatomy primitives here. You can try, guys. So, I'll just try to block out the likeness as close as possible, of course. I'm not trying to achieve a 100% likeness here. I will just have fun, and maybe we can take it further if we like it. If we like it in the end. So Again, he had a beard and a mustache. That's why I won't be able to achieve a good likeness. Again, as you can see, this is an brush, this head I'm using here. So basically it has all the main loops and the main landmarks I want to block out a face, basically. Because in the blockout stage, I only want to achieve the volumes and the likeness a bit. I don't want to add any details or wrinkles like these. I only want to achieve only want to capture the main volumes again, as I said, and the main shape here. So I'm just here trying to fix the anatomy of the face a little. Again, as I said, I'm not trying to capture the likeness. And I'm just here trying to capture the likeness here. His face, the nose is pretty. The nose here is too thin. The concept. I'm trying to achieve this. The face also is a bit thinner here. So all these white parts you can see from the concept comes from his beard. Okay, this will do. I'll fix the face more, of course. But yeah. So let's add his torso now. Let's add the torso. The torso. I mean, my emperor from here. Oh, let's add his neck. Let's add his neck. I forgot his neck. Let's add his neck first. Then I'm going to add his torso later. Let's split and mask. See, the skull is too long. I want to remove this edge loop here. Just a note for myself later. So, um, as you can see, his head and his neck is tilted forward like this. We can tilt his head down like this, or maybe like this. Head pointing downward a little. His neck is pointing forward like this. This is again, this huge part is caused by his claw here. So I won't bother so much. Um and for his torso, I'll just try to rotate the whole thing, the whole neck and torso. He has a bit of a rotation because he's standing like this, uh, moving his arm this way, so the torso will be tilted a little, just for the balance. He is of course a little bit off balance. That's why he's leaning on his sword. So we'll add his ears. Basically, I want to have the ears here. I won't. I will not do any work on his ears or something. I'll just adjust the proportions a little, get it down a little here. Yeah, like this. Yes, we'll do the job. No, his uh his nose a little bit smaller. Hold this. Want to have a place for his mustache. Because actually, I'm going to add a mustache, so I can capture his likeness a little bit better. So I will leave his head symmetrical like this, and I will adjust the rotation of his torso, arms, shoulder, legs, etc. But for now, let's just to continue working with the symmetry on. Once I add the pelvis, I'll start rotating the whole thing. So again, his torso tilted forward a little, just a little here. Like this. I will just push his shoulder, his lower part to the back a little. I'll keep adjusting the whole thing, so it won't be the final version or something. Like his head, I want his head to be a little bit down. His neck also to reflect the whole thing here. I'll add the pelvis. I'll add the pelvis early on here. Let's add his pelvis. I'll even leave his pelvis as a part of his whole body here. I won't separate it as a separate poly group or something. I'll just leave it. I'll rotate it and then putting in I will put it in place like this. I'll adjust the connections here. After that, like this, make it wider a little. Then I'll remove the mask here. Then I will adjust the pose. Because again, he's leaning on his sword, so his whole body is going to pointing forward. I'll need to adjust the rotation of his torso. Let's actually try something here. Let's merge his neck with his torso because all things in place, and I think I have the proportions right a little. Again, the proportion here is off because of the perspective, of course. But yeah, let's scale this down a little bit here. Torso is too long. Again, the perspective is what's caused the proportions to lock a little bit off. Okay, let's merge his neck with the rest of his torso here. Let's move his torso a little bit up. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I love doing these exercises. Sometimes I nailed it. I'm nailing it. Sometimes I don't. What I do know is is yeah, I'm learning from these. I'm learning from these exercises. So whether I managed to pull it off or not, just enjoying the process here. So let's merge his neck with the rest of the body here. Let's do the one thing people are afraid of, which is disable the symmetry. Don't be hesitate. Don't hesitate to disable the symmetry. Before that, let's actually add a shoulder. I'll add his shoulders first. Again, I won't separate them. I will separate though the what I'm going to separate is the arm and the leg, and of course the sword. And if we have time, we'll block out his clothes a little bit just to help us. Again, I'm not doing full characters here. You probably want to watch some other character artists here. Chain, for example, Chain Olson. Ian too was doing. Sometimes he's doing full characters. And yeah, Layla. Oh, Layla is sculpting a whole character. I think she did the. I think she did. Uh, what was his name? Her name Jinx. Yeah, Jinx from Arcane. I think she did it live here. I think. I don't really remember if it was on her Discord or on her Discord or here on the channel. So this will do the job. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to adjust the volumes just a little bit before breaking the symmetry. So uh, let's uh, let's use mask lasso. Let's disable dynamic here. So let's disable the symmetry. Okay. Let's use mask topological here for the move brush. I want to fix these intersections here. I think the character is a little bit wider. So let's not disable the symmetry just yet. Let's make it a little bit wider. Not that I can't. If I break the symmetry, it's just going to be a little bit easier. And again, I'm not looking for a 100% representation of the likeness here. Yeah, Stephen, how are you? طب هنا انا بجرب حاجة بوز، اعمل بلوك اوت للبوز دي، يعني هحاول. بس آه هنبوظ الدنيا. ماشي كده. uh, so this is the character with the symmetry. Now I'll just break the symmetry and I will go crazy with the blockout. I don't really care if I let's unmask these. To capture the to affect the neck with the rotation here. So I'm trying to think. Let's actually rotate the whole thing first. I'm going to rotate it around his neck like this. So as you can see here, not the not the prettiest look, not the prettiest thing to look at. So this shoulder is pointing forward like this. Yeah, something like this. And this shoulder and the shoulder blade here. Next, this to affect this shoulder more. Let's add a mask here. Let's mask this. So is this shoulder is So let's see. Is it possible to get a study license or something like for the ultimate IM anatomy primitive pack? So Lisso, I was actually going to update my whole pack, my whole IM references, my whole products in general, because right now I don't actually have a commercial license and a studio license, but I'm going to update them eventually. These days, I mean, because some people are or were already asking for commercial licenses for my work. Not that you can't actually use them commercially right now. You can, but not not in a game, for example, a triple A or something. But if you're an indie developers or something, uh, you have my permission to use my blockout. So, for his sword, part of it is on top of his shoulder. Will go on top of his shoulder like this, and the other part is going to Steven. I'm not using transpose master. I just block out in pose. I'll just push every single point here. Again, I'm not really sure if it's going to work, but yeah, like I said, I'm learning, so nothing to be ashamed of. Because this is will go to the back a little here. The scapula is actually making the crease here, and this is going backwards a little. So this is the scapula here. This is the spine of the scapula. Actually, an important number. I don't want to move away from the stylization. I don't want to make a realistic proportions. So yeah, you are welcome. Don't forget the credit though. And if one of you guys bought one of my products from anywhere, ArtStation, Gumroad, please leave a review, a good or bad, if you don't like my work. So a review helps me a lot and help my product to sell more. So I'd really appreciate it. And of course, don't hesitate to share or to share your art. You know, don't really hesitate to share and mention me if you use one of my blockout as a base, or if you are just practicing anatomy with my blockouts as a references. I will always happy to help, giving feedback if I have any feedback, or share my work, your work, guys. It's always a pleasure, actually. So please don't hesitate to share. Hey, attentive slug. My pleasure. Glad you like my brushes. I like it. I like them. I by the way, I always improve them. I actually improve some of my one of my I actually improve the IM brushes right now. I'm updating them basically, fixing the topology and make everything consistent. Actually, attentive slug. If you're following me, if or if you bought my product, I actually have a let's add it here. I actually had a female. I added them recently. So you're if you bought the IMM brush, you already have a female torso IMM. It's I updated it. It is 1.5 in version 1.5. So yeah, check out your ArtStation if you bought it on ArtStation, because I already updated. Oh, let's split and mask here. Hey, you are welcome. You're very welcome. I'll duplicate I'll eventually duplicate the arm to make the other part, the right arm, and I'll add some primitives for his sword. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Oh, and I think I added the upper arm, but not the updated one. So there's two upper arm. The one with the fixed anatomy topology, and the one that is a much lower, has much lower poly count. Because it's much easier, just much easier to control, you know. I'll adjust the rotation of the torso a little bit more, but let's focus on the arm first. Let's decrease the volume a little. Maybe scale it in the X direction here. This is a bit too much. So I'll not do any work here. I'll just add his I'll just add his arm, his lower arm. So again, this is the lower arm underscore F here. This is the updated one. Again, split and mask. I'll just move it in place. This, rotate it a little. Because I wanted to point this direction here. Inflate it just a little here. Maybe rotate it here. Move it. Like this. Just trying to add it in place. Mask and rotate this direction here. No, let's leave it like this. This is actually the right direction. Here I'm just switching between the primitives I added here. As you can see, he has a square tile biceps and triceps, so just try to capture it. Sorry, I'm not talking too much, guys. I'm just trying to achieve a pose that I like and to fix the anatomy here. Again, don't be afraid of pushing the geometry to fix the shapes here. Like this. So for the arm, I'll just merge these together. Before merging, let's adjust the brachioradialis just a little. A huge update is coming for the IMEM primitive, guys. So because my full-time, basically my full-time work job is selling my product, my blockouts, I need to be faster than this. So I'm working on a new set. Not a new, but an improved set of brushes. It's going to be a free update again for the iron brush. So don't worry. Got you covered. So let's merge down the whole arm and let's duplicate it. Let's mirror. Let's add the other arm in place. Again, don't be afraid of anything. Because right now the whole shoulder need 2 points. Point this direction. Let's fix the connections first. So I'm trying to make it go like this. Don't really see me. But yeah, something like this, where your shoulder is parallel to the torso, and he is going to lean on his whole arm like this. So I'll try to replicate that. But before that, I want to have a better connection. For this, I'll just use split two parts. You'll see in a second what I want. So I adjusted the deltoid here quite a bit. So I want to reflect the on this on these on this thing here. So I'll just leave it. Leave the deltoid here. I will delete this. Let's let's delete this subtool. Let's duplicate this. Let's mirror. Let's add it in place. I could have left the other one basically, but yeah. Something like this. I'll edit it a little. Again, checking if it is already parallel to the whole thing. Checking from the top view here. Like this. Let's move to his so first time here trying to make a pose with the with my anatomy primitive here. Like this. Let's use topological little just to fix the tricep here. Yeah, disable topological. His whole arm needs to be pointed like this. Rotate it like this. The whole thing actually. Yeah. Actually, this is I like to use the I like to use it this way. I know you can. you can use the a rig or a possible symmetry or something. But again, uh, this is just a let's say it's a good practice. I mean it, and I really mean it, guys. It's a really good practice if you want to improve with your posing, or if you want to improve your pose, your action pose, or if you want to improve with your characters, you want to do this exercise. You'll learn how the muscles work, for example. Yeah, how to fix problems with the pose. You'll learn a lot on these. So, like, again, I'll fix it later. But yeah, let's continue. And of course, I will. Actually, I'm going to. I'm going to pause to fix or to push the whole thing here, the whole pose. I mean, and the head, his head now needs to be rotated just a little. Again, as you can see, destroying the whole thing here. And I don't really care. This fear of keeping the symmetry will be gone with this exercise here. As you will work not to you will know, don't have to fear the losing the symmetry. So for his I want his torso. I want his whole torso back as a subtool. So except the arm first. So I will just merge down, and uh, his neck also. Yeah, I know. Merge down, merge down. That's his neck. Like that. Then I will so the just select lasso here. Want this whole character here be rotated like this. Yeah, I just don't want to rotate his head just yet. Thanks, Wicked Design. And this is the whole point of the brush actually. You have all the muscles, you know. The character need to be leaning forward a little, meaning I can just move the torso a little bit to the back. This way, he put his whole his more weight on his sword. Like this. Yeah, let's uh let's add let's add his leg. So the leg is going to be interesting here. We'll make it look a bit more interesting too. So see how his leg is pointing in different direction here. First, I will rotate the torso just small amount. So this is going this way. Let's add his feet. Let's add our leg underscore F here. Like this. This is the right angle, not the right proportion, but the right angle. Like this. Increasing the volume a little, not by too much. Decrease the proportion here. Again, not working in perspective make it bit a bit difficult, to be honest. Um, I'll show you what I want to do in a moment. But you see his leg here. I want to keep viewpoint connected, and I don't really want to just rotate this point that direction here. Going to be pointing backward a little like this. Yeah, right, exactly that. Oh, let's split and mask. Let's mask this. As you can see, a really rough pose first, then fixing the proportions here and there. Will use the IM to make a female character in the future stream. Yeah, I will. Yeah, that's right. I don't have too many female lockouts on my collection. But yeah, this is only because um you don't really have so many variations or so many body types. Even for a stylized female, they look similar in a way, you know. On the other hand, male characters have a lot of style. There are a lot of styles for male characters, basically. So I will do female character, guys. I just um I just really uh, don't want to repeat my work, you know. I always try new proportions, new muscles, new groups here and there. So I just feel like I have every single female uh interesting females, of course, interesting female blockout uh on my art station. Just that. I will. I will, guys. Since this stream is for you, so you decide what I block out next. So let's add the lower leg lower leg F here. Again, the updated version. his leg is too huge, as you can see. The leg is too large. Yeah, maybe something like this. I really like to do these. I really like to watch to see these dynamic poses. See these peak points here and there. I want to represent them. Again, I will duplicate this the whole leg and basically resculpt the other proportion. So, are you enjoying this, guys? Hope you're enjoying the game here. Thanks, Raf. Glad you like the stream so far. Again, the proportions are a little bit off, meaning his feet is too large. Still a little bit huge. Just a little. So, now I will just have to I just have to duplicate this, use mirror, and yeah, fix the pose a little here. which is not going to be it won't be too great. um, I'm thinking of something here. Instead of duplicating the whole thing and yeah, moving the whole thing together to fix the leg, I'll just split split two parts, and I will work. I'll basically work in on every single one in like this. Like this. Make the whole thing like this. Yeah. Placeholder. I don't want a perfect rotation here, you know. I really just yeah, like this. Pointing for the level. Yeah, like this. Yeah, something like this for his leg. For his lower leg and his feet, I'll just move this, move this. Let's rotate the rotate it like this. Thanks, Willie. It's not, you know, I never really satisfied with my work. Not at this age, anyway. You know, but yeah, it's going well so far. So far, so good. That's what I'm trying to say. Again, I'll push the whole thing, the arm and his leg, everything basically. But yeah, let's just so I won't move the y direction. I want to keep the y direction, so the both his of his feet will point in the will be in the same plane. First, yeah, like this. Need to fix the bony landmark and the calf muscle here. Just a little though. No, not not too much. They are already good, but you know, you uh can be better. So let's enable perspective a little. I know it won't help this much at this position, but yeah. So this is weird a little. See the move brush. Again, this is one of those errors. I don't really know the cause. It just looks like my pressure sensitivity is not working. Looks like it. Ta, 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 ta. Yeah, now works. I think one of the brush settings. So like this. Trying to have the right angles for the calf muscle. Let's decrease the intensity of the draw brush a little. The chest muscles. Yes. So I want to rotate his leg forward, maybe. Uh, just a little. Um, it's it's already good, to be honest, but I want to rotate it forward so that the blade is will go to the back of his leg, you know. For his hands, it won't be so difficult. So, uh, I will just rotate the leg. But before that, let's save. This is day 16. I can't believe it. It's day 16, guys. To be honest, but yeah, has been 16 days since I joined Maxon here. Yeah, just rotate it. It's a little. You see his hands like this. Adding a little bit of a stylization here. Yeah, like this. Just fixing the proportions. Again, fixing my key points here. Uh, like this. Let before joining. Hey Tamim. Uh thanks Raphael. Chin is my teacher. I'm proud to be one of his students. Grab anchor, brush, the rotation. Um Look, I want to use to be as simple as possible. I don't want to uh overwhelm you guys with all the brushes. This is a I know, yeah. This is uh how to achieve a This is the whole point of my stream here. How to achieve easy peasy ways to achieve anatomy volumes, you know? So I don't really use any special brushes except my IMM brush here. But yeah, everything is the basic tools in ZBrush. You don't really any uh, want any special tools to achieve the anatomy, you know. Let's split a mask. I'm almost done, by the way, guys. So if you guys have any question, please let me know. Now, just add the finger. Let's add the thumb. Basically, the both hands have the same pose like this. So I will just replicate the pose here. Let's add his his thumb first. This is his an IM brush for his thumb. For the fingers, I like to use the local dynamic symmetry. Yes. And rotate it a little here. Let's isolate everything. I only want to work on his thumb and his hands. That's it. I want dynamic local symmetry. Let's enable symmetry here. You mean the post base mesh here? Uh, Link to my art station is in the comment. You can find a bunch of base meshes. If you want this specific pose based meshes, just reach out to me on my social media or on my art station if you want. So let's add his fingers. Again, I have an IM finger. I can easily add. Oh, before that, let's uh, let's disable dynamic lock symmetry. Let's add the finger. Let's re-enable dynamic symmetry. Let's let unmask like this. Put it in place like this. Scale it. Scale it here. Rotate it. Let's enable look at symmetry again. Make it a little bit wider like this. Move it. And because I want his fingers to I want his fingers to be rotated like this. Just I adjust the scale, you know. See, now I want now that I rotated, I tried to rotate the fingers here. I noticed something. I don't I want to work faster, right? I said that before. But see, there are too many steps that I did to rotate the fingers, which I really don't like. So I'll try to fix the intersection here between each knuckle, so that I only have to mask to mask this one here, you know. So his fingers will be pointing this way. So I need a 90 angle here. This and a let's just mask these to rotate the finger like this. So this is it for his finger. Now I'll just have to let's fix the rotation here a little bit. Obviously his hand his whole arm needs to be rotated just to be exactly like the reference. But yeah, let's just scale this down. Like this. This is yeah. This is a good one. Let's see if I want to fix the section here. Let's press Ctrl Shift D to duplicate it, move it in place like this, scale it just a little bit. To rotate it so this direction, move it forward a little. Let's duplicate this finger again. Scale down a little. Rotate it like this. Rotate it again. Let's let's press Ctrl Shift and D again. Rotate it a bit more than the fingers here. And we have basically hand. It's not so easy, guys. I'll be honest here. Hands are not the easiest part, even for me. Just want to merge both finger. Yeah, I'll just merge them. Just everything right down. Okay, like this. Again, these the same thing here. I will just let's get this down. Let's just a little bit here. Get it down. Let's duplicate it. Let's mirror. Let's move it with symmetry here. Dynamic symmetry. Just want to fix the orientation here. This way we have his hands. So his hands is going to have a sharp angle here. So basically this exact shape. So let's just add something to represent the source. Let's duplicate this. Oh, this source to be here. I'll just use an I'm primitive right here. Here. To better represent his source. Don't have to push it this hard, you know. Let's duplicate this. Let's replace it with this guy. So I only don't want this edge loop. I don't want the edge loop, and I only want this cube. So yeah, something like this. I will delete these. Just add one of these here. Yeah, like this. So basically his head, well, I will point I will be pointing downwards a little here. The whole sword needs to be rotated a little. So let's just duplicate this, move it downward, scale this up. This is the I will rotate it to adjust the proportions a little. Yeah, like this. Maybe add let's enable dynamic symmetry. Just add an edge loop here, an edge loop here. Like this. Let's use edge loop complete. Mask this. Let's just scale. I want to have a the shape of westward. Scale this. Like this. Yeah, let's work for a sword blockout. I can still add the details here and there, but it won't do any let's merge down, merge down. Let's adjust the rotation. So at this point, I will just merge everything. I will I'll check if F is word is the last one, like this. Let's just merge everything. Before that, let's separate. Just save a separate subtool. Let's save and merge. So let's just merge everything that is sort or yep, like this. And yeah, let's push everything now. So any questions so far, guys? I'm here just fixing the proportions and the anatomy here and there a little. again, don't be afraid of pushing your work, even so far like this. Okay, I'm here fixing the overall volume, the overall proportion. Let's enable perspective. Yeah, looks sick. Let's make him a little bit huge. Uh, so I don't really like it because he looks powerful, and here he looks somehow tired and defeated, you know. I don't want to yeah. Now he looks defeated a little. I will not push it any further because of the time. This is 2 a.m. here. I can improve it, of course, more than that to achieve a much better result. Like this. So, without the poly group, I think he looks nice. Yeah. Let's see if I can effective. Let's make it at 50. Yeah, let's save. Let's call it a day. So, this is the final result. It was super fun, guys, as always. Always super fun. Uh, Sculpting along with you. And I hope you find my work useful. I hope my stream helped. And yeah, this is it. This is our guy, our defeated guy. So, thanks so much for watching and see you next week. Thanks. Bye.